Next thing on the project list, we are getting ready for some more night sails, and noticed that we had one of our bow lights out. The red port light was out, so we're just getting into the wiring here, as you can see, and finding some issues with the existing cables. So Alcino's already got the wire taken out, but yeah, this was our piece of wire that was run in from the control box for the winch, the windlass control box, to the front LED lights that you see hanging out there on the bow. So he's got those disconnected and hung down. These are the new LEDs that changed to a couple of years ago, which are still in good shape, no problems with corrosion or anything on them. But the existing wiring had an issue. I don't know if you can see inside there, but that wire is completely red inside. Here, strip off a piece of that. Backwards, I think. Okay. As you can see, that wire is toast. So we're getting a huge amount of resistance through there, so even the starboard light, the green light, was on, but very dim. So that is the problem right there, is the bad wire. So we got some new wire here, we've already twisted up. It's ready to go, and this stuff is all tinned copper, so this should last for a lot longer. We just need to get some good crimp-on ends and spray everything up with Corrosion X once it's all put together. Because of course everything in the anchor locker will get wet. Water does come over the bow and some of it will seep in there, and that's of course where this wire is spliced to the two lines coming in from the lights themselves. Hey, that's an idea. I guess we don't have enough wire, right, to replace those ones coming all the way down and then run them into this locker and put the splice here. Probably not, right? No, we'd need some thinner cable. All right, scratch that. Got to work with what we got right now. Shaping happening right here at the metal edge, and that's causing some corrosion because it's just starting to get through the wire casing. So we're gonna have to replace that piece as well. So it's just starting to disassemble here and see what we've got. So we got two brand new pieces right here, just the right size, tin copper inside, so that's gonna be much better to replace it with. But if you look at the one that we just cut here, I just opened it up, cut it back, and you can see right there, that's where it was just slightly perforated from here, from the edge, and it went through and caused just enough of a gap to let salt water in and completely destroyed that wire. So that is why we had no port LED lights. There's our problem right there. So,
see, even the screw broke. It's totally corroded. Maybe we can get it with the plier. Yeah. Can do nothing with this thing.
Yeah, see, these are these aqua signal lights. You guys, some of you might remember seeing them on Brian's channel a little while ago. He was replacing them in Trinidad. That's it right there. And they charge about $70 for the non-replaceable element ones. These ones are over $100 to have these removable. And of course, they suck. I've had to replace these things like 3 times already. Aqua Signal, seriously, get your shit together. This doesn't work. No matter what they think it works or not, you get salt water goes up into this thing and it causes corrosion no matter how well you seal it. We had it sealed incredibly well. I mean, look at this, the whole thing is sealed. And still, we got problems on the inside of the units because it still leaks in from the top. You can't help it. You're going to be heading upwind for any amount of time and bashing into the waves and everything. You're going to get waves, you're going to get salt splash, you're going to get solid water, and it's going to go straight into those aqua signal lights and it destroys them from the top down. Well, as sometimes happens, change of plan. We got our wires, we got our lights, we got our modules, but of course we got one module, and as I was just showing you, it was really well sealed up, but it still couldn't survive the corrosion that still makes its way in through the aqua signal housing. So, but we are not going to be able to save this fitting, which of course is the main guts of the entire aqua signal light, because this one screw is completely destroyed from the little bit of salt water that did manage to get through even all of my sealant. So this fitting is no good to us anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, there's no way I'm spending another $100 on one of these when this is what happens. And this one is only 3 years old. I replaced both of these in St. Martin 3 years ago, and this is what we get. So I mean, that is just not cool. What do we got with this one?
It's good.
Got it? So having said all that, we just went in through the bilge in some of my spare parts containers and found this guy. This is why we keep spare parts. I don't even remember buying it, but I went through one of my bins and it just showed up, boom, there it is, and looks like it's in perfect condition. Near perfect. So we're going to use that to solve our problem and get on with our day. We've been messing around with this broken one for a while now, and the more we try and rebuild it, put it back together, it just keeps causing problems. It's still intermittent. I know we're going to put it up there and glue it in even if we have to, and it's just going to come apart or fail within probably... As soon as there's a ship off our port bow and it's midnight, that's when it's going to fail. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Give it one final test and then we'll go install the wires. Yeah! Good? Alright. Perfect. Nailed it. Spare parts, gotta have them. Especially if it's aqua signal. Grommets around and that are going to fit anyway, and it's Sunday so we can't pick up anything, so we're just fashioning our own grommet with some electrical tape. Jam it in there and that'll take the shock for a while. This should be good. Not going to have any tape left. you improvise a grommet at sea. And that's just what we do when we don't have heat shrink with hot glue in it, because we need to, you know, or crimp connectors with hot glue in them, because we need to seal these connectors up, otherwise salt's just going to infuse in there and cause corrosion for sure. So the gasket maker will still form a good seal in there that'll keep moisture from getting in and should do the trick. Probably last longer than what was in there before, that's for sure. One last step to hook up the wires to the control panel. So yeah, you guys remember that solenoid we had to change right there for the windlass. Well, put a coat on it a while ago, but it can't hurt to put some more. So we're going into the open ocean for a couple of days again. Probably be some waves over the bow, so we'll give it another good coating, even just to keep the salt air off of it. Never have too much corrosion X. Okay, we've got everything put back together. Fryer ties up, everything's set. And as you can see, we have green. And as we hopefully always see, we have red, yes. All right, we got our lights back up and running. So we're safe to go back to sea at night, so that's cool. Now, on to the next project. So next we're moving inside. We got a couple of pumps to rebuild, some more spare parts here, but I've got these Jabsco pumps in the boat for all the shower sumps. And the one in the crew cabin here is not working. It needs a new seal kit. So we got the new seal kit as well. And Alcino's just here taking the pump out from the crew cabin as we speak. And it's buried in the locker there behind the head. How's it going?
What? A little bit tight, but it's good.
The one screw was hidden?
Yeah, there's another one. But
Okay.
I think I can just pull it out now. So
I think there's just one screw that holds the thing together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got the pump out. So you can see, just got it disassembling here. And this is the parts it needs, new seal kit. So bought these quite a while ago, kept in spare parts for knowing that I would need them sooner or later, because these pumps always need maintenance. And the rotor on it is fine, so we don't need this one this time. The rotor assembly is working fine on the pump, so don't have any issues there. But as you can see right there, we got some issues there.
Yummy shit.
Yummy shit, yep. Somebody's hair. So it hasn't worked in a while, so I know it's not just hair, it's bad seals. They become deformed after a while and won't hold, like draw water, so that's why we got to put in the new rubber seals, and that will be good to go. And also the strainer for the pump had a leak in it, so I picked up a replacement one of those a while ago also and put this in so that it can create vacuum again. Because without vacuum, no suction, no water flow. So that's a very important part of it as well. If you're getting loss of pressure and your pump won't draw vacuum, first thing to do is take the lines off either side of this and make sure you've still got suction. If you don't have suction here, then that's the problem, is you've got a break in the seal. And if you do have suction, then you've got a problem, or sorry, if you do have suction up past here, then you have a problem with the hose after the filter. If you don't have any suction at all on either side of this, then your problem is going to be in the pump, and that's when you got to check the hose between the filter and the pump, and then go back to the pump and look at these valves, and that's exactly what we're doing now. And there you can see inside the pump. So not real difficult to replace, just a little bit of time taking them apart, clean it all up, put in the new gaskets, and put it back together. Fun, wow.
It's supposed to be a Sunday fun day today, but it's working day.
Yep, got to admit, we're supposed to be on the beach with our asses kicking back right now, but we need to get some stuff done, because with any luck we're going to follow out this weather window. Today being Sunday, it looks like our weather window is going to allow for a Wednesday departure for Colombia, for Santa Marta, and that's going to be 2 days at sea. So we need to get some stuff working in order, because we don't want to spend all our time in Colombia fixing the boat. We actually want to do some exploring there, and I got some work to do with the marina and everything, so time to get all of this stuff done before we go. This is just a small sample of what we're working on, but got to start somewhere. Okay, so the pump is installed, just tying up the wiring right now, and we're just gonna do a check on it, make sure we got suction. So let's have a look. You got it?
Yep.
Okay, switches up here. Good suction? Strong?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Okay, one last piece. The filter. Thing of beauty, man.
Well, I guess it's good.
Good one. That should make new crew very happy. One thing you don't ever want to do is bring them on your boat and say, oh, you can't use the shower, it doesn't work. That doesn't go over so well. We no sooner finished our projects and one of Alcino's friends, Gerald, stopped by with his 3 kids who all live here on Aruba. So they had a little fun checking out in the boat, and of course everybody loves to play captain. So when they were finished, Alcino took them back ashore, and then it was our turn to get ready to go ashore because we had to meet another new friend from Aruba, Lisi, somebody who's been commenting on my channel for a long time. So when she found out we were here, of course we had to go say hi. Lisi!
How are you? Yeah?
I'm good, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm to you.
This must be your daughter. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Rick, nice to meet you.
I'm
And
Louisiana.
this is a friend.
You are
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
And this is my friend from Venezuela, Henry.
Henry?
Maracaibo.
Nice to meet you, sir. How are you? Show us what you've been working on.
Oh boy.
What you
I'm
got?
not done yet. It's still, there's
Whoa,
some
nice.
blueberries.
That's from a picture you took?
Maine blueberries, yes.
Very nice.
I'm not
that
done.
one-
I'm not done.
And that one didn't blow away.
That one is taped down tight.
You lost 2 earlier. That's not fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy that money and I come back. You wanna go?
Marina?
Yeah.
What marina?
Over there.
For what?
For fun.
What?
For fun.
For the marina.
Stuff.
Do I need the camera or just the beer?
Oh, beer is good.
Good time.
Man, you should do the beer, not the boats. Wait.
Notice they're all coasting, gliding. Nobody's flapping. They're catching thermals. Yeah, they're just riding thermals, huh? Just like gliders. You hear that, Henrik? That was for you, gliders. Wow, look at that, man. That's wild. Very nice. Dinghy surfing. Woohoo! Surfing. Just hanging with my buddy Tiki. Very pretty girl. Yes. Good girl. And after a beautiful sunset like that, what else could we top the day off with except let's go see pizza night. Oh, they're gone.
Over there.
The barbecue still on?
It is.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yep. So we're gonna let that cook for a couple more minutes.
Pizza night on Sophisticated Lady. What? Did you get samples?
Oh yeah, here. Right here.
Oh, that's not cool, man. Where's my sample? That was too yummy. Oh, I just need a piece. Give me a little bit. It's stuck to the foil. All right, we're licking the foil. That's how desperate we are.
I know.
Whoa, we got them out already. Yum.
Yeah.
Smells delish.
Yep.
And I'm downwind. Oh, that looks yummy. Sorry, gotta go.
Watch for foil.
Be a little hot. Right, really hot.
Oh, yum. And crispy crust too. Love that.